Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to THFC Till I Die. Welcome to X. Hope everyone's doing well. Dermot, how you doing, my friend?
I am fine. I'm here, just about. I'm sorry, a bit late.
No.
Tea with my father-in-law went a bit longer because family tree stuff was being discussed. So,
Okay.
uh, yeah. But we're
That was
here. We're here. We're talking about the white side, the lily white side of London, and of course, we're also going to talk about them South Londoners who should be in South London. But there you go. I'm fine though. For the
Oh,
banter.
golly, gosh. Started already.
Yeah.
Right. I was see because I know obviously I know who's in the intro, and I was expecting to see things being thrown once you saw a certain person who plays for the Arsenal, who is Irish but plays for England.
Yeah.
Uh,
Apparently, he is on my thumbnail, by the way, for today's streams.
Obviously.
I thought I showed him some respect. So yeah, I was throwing it when I was seeing Arteta trying to do the Egyptian dance.
Okay.
He was
Yeah.
trying to go.
Well, don't get me started on him. But yeah, big up to Chris saying big up lads. Hope you're well. Big up to Liston Height saying afternoon. Bobby camera is off. My camera will be off for the foreseeable futures. It's working fine. Just personal reasons that I don't want to go into. But yeah, I will be off camera for quite a while.
He's hiding from Arteta. That's what it is.
No, well, if anyone's seen all the streams I've done, I've been off camera for quite a while now, and I'm going to be off camera for X amount of time as well. It's just personal reasons, and I'm quite happy with it. To be fair, makes me feel a lot easier. Good afternoon from Wayne, one and all. Hope you are well, and I'm not saying that. So yeah.
You can, Bobby. It's okay to say it. It's come on, sausages. That's what it means.
Yeah. See, Chris will remember the conversation that we're having at the stream at the weekend. You are making me want to do sausage rolls, so I will be doing them at some point. I'll let you know how they get on. Okay. Bobby, hell no. I've never lost a bet. There's someone that keeps trying to get me into it. But I've not lost a bet to him yet.
I lost a bet, but technically I got out of it.
Well, there you go. But look, I'm not stupid enough to have a bet with this guy where I think I'll lose, so I should be fine. Big up to Michael Harris saying, "Afternoon, gents. I'm slowly getting better. Still got a cough. Hope you feel better soon, mate." I think Brenny's feeling a little bit better, but still a bit under the not feeling great at the moment. Boris saying he's hiding under the cushions if Arteta starts complaining about the Prem ball, saying it doesn't shoot right. Look, you are all welcome to slate Arteta because I am at the top of the list of the people that also slates him. So I don't hide from the fact that he's a twat sometimes. Afternoon, gents. Big one later. Come on, you Gunners. Thank you very much, Michael. That makes me a lot easier to say. Big up to Temmie saying, evening, Bobby. Evening, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hang on. So messages keep coming up. This one will revert to type and be a goal fest 3-2 to the Arsenal. I'm quite close to that. I'll give my prediction later, but I'm fairly close to that scoreline, if I'm honest. But yeah, I will go into that later. But we will start with the head-to-heads. Since the Premier League started, we've played you 65 times, drawn 24. Arsenal wins 26, 18 at home, 8 away. 15 Tottenham wins, 13 at home, just a 2 away for you, my friend. Just a 2. Recent meetings, Dermot, you're gonna love this. This is beautiful.
I did this last night in my pre-match show, and when I put the stat up, it was like, right, okay, we ain't winning.
I just thought you might want. It's lovely to look at, isn't it? Let's be honest. Just so many.
Well, mind you, it's better, Bobby, than the 8 years that we didn't beat you from 2000 to 2008. We didn't win a game against you until we did beat you 5-1 in that second leg of that semi-final. That was our first win against you, home and away, in any competition between 2000 and 2008. That's our longest run without having to win against you lot.
Well, obviously, I'm hoping that extends a little bit longer at the moment, but obviously, we'll hope that it ends tonight. It's going to be interesting because I was thinking about it. Now, it's 2 teams, right? One team can't defend to save their lives, and one team that can't score to save their lives. So it's going to be a really entertaining game.
It's going to be a 0-0 draw.
See, I
can see it. You can see it happening, Bobby. 0-0, written all over it.
Yeah. To be fair, if you look at the way that Arsenal just cannot score, and you just cannot defend, but guaranteed tonight you probably can. Because to be fair, I think haven't you got a couple clean sheets lately?
Yeah, 2 clean sheets in a row.
I know one was against Tamworth, but
Don't
who
talk
did
about
one against?
Tamworth.
Liverpool, wasn't it? Liverpool was the
Yeah.
other one. Yeah, well, that wasn't too bad, obviously.
Even the league form shit.
Well, yeah, looking at the form guide, obviously we've had 3 wins, 2 draws in the last 5. You've had 1 win in the last 5.
Yeah,
beat Southampton. But I'm not. This is no me not dissing Tottenham, by the way, because Southampton are shit. They are crap. But
we did beat them. We did score. We did do very well against Southampton. You know, we did extremely well. It's just games against Wolves and Newcastle and Tottenham and Nottingham Forest that were Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, and we've got to be very, very kind to Forest. They're in the challenge for the Premier League. They are. They are. I've said it for a few streams now, and after last night, you have to confirm it because they drew with Liverpool. Obviously, you lost to Newcastle. To be fair, Newcastle are in really good form at the moment, so that's probably
no. We shouldn't have lost to Newcastle. VAR was rigged in Newcastle's favour. This is true, Bobby, and I'm saying this now. His arm was not in a natural position. And I don't care what any PGLMO official says, because all bribed. They all got given free Newcastle brown ale for the weekend. That allegedly, I just put that in there. That his hand was not in if that was any other team, that goal would have been chalked off. Because it's against Tottenham, it's kept on. We all know VAR hates Tottenham. So
yeah.
I'm still
well, to be fair, VAR is run by the stupid people that are on the pitch at the same time. So, if VAR if you look across Europe, it is run very well across Europe. It just sucks, and actually, it sucks in Scotland as well. To be fair, we're just useless with it. We're just dumb. Wayne saying Arteta's a twat sometimes. Only so. To be fair, I'm not the greatest fan of him. Everyone knows this about me. I've never been the great fan of him, and he's getting more annoying at the moment. So yeah, it's just frustrating. Kind of frustrated with our result at Forest, but could have been worse. Looking at the big picture, and no one scares me below the table. Forest will focus on top 4. Will fall away from title, in my opinion. Yeah, I think if Forest finish in the Champions League, that it will be amazing for them.
It would.
Who wouldn't love to see Nottingham Forest back in the Champions League? Let's be honest.
It'll be Brian Clough time all over.
Oh, mate, the players they could get as well. I'll be honest, it will be epic because everyone will look at their history and go, "Wow, what could we do? What could we do at Forest? It'd be amazing." We're probably losing this game, says Temmie. Zooby dooby doo, where are you? We got some work to do, Liverpool fans. I know what that's about. Good day from Dragon D. Okay, Dragon D's nuts.
Absolutely love that name.
I wasn't expecting to have to say that on a Wednesday afternoon.
No, he's a very avid viewer at Dragon D Nuts, and he's great.
No,
and it's actually pronounced Dragon D Nuts. You have to put some elbow into it. You have to put a bit of gumption into it.
Okay. Big up to you.
They are coming to get me. They are coming to get me.
Okay, good. Bobby, help me. Ask Dermot how he feels about Sonogo winning more trophies than Spuds over the past 15 years. To be fair to Dermot, he probably has no idea who Sonogo is. But he was an awful striker, and he has actually won more trophies than Tottenham over the last 15 years.
Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Congratulations. Doesn't bother me.
We have the better front 3, considering you have an Olympic diver as a striker and no Saka and the Brazilian Timo Werner. Well, look, I'm never that positive about Arsenal just for the fun of it, or to be positive, or to be popular. I don't care. Arsenal suck at the moment. That's why we're delving into the market, because we need to. At the end of the window, then I'll come back and see what I think about the team. But at the moment, I'm slightly worried. Dragon, he's making me say it again. Dragon D's nuts, new member. Thank you very much for subscribing to Dermot.
Thank you so much.
It's a shame people believe these fraud journalists and transfers rumours. Nice PR from Ornstein, who's got nothing right. I still think Zubi stays in Spain to Barca or he goes to City. Unfortunately, Chris, he will be coming to Arsenal in the summer. That will be happening. It's 99.9% done. There's just the payment schedule has to be arranged. It's very much like Declan Rice transfer now. As I said, what was it, 2 years ago now when we got Declan? It was all organised in January, and then it was all finalised in the summer. So, unfortunately, mate, Zubi's coming to Arsenal. If Zubi goes to Arsenal, fair enough. Didn't know he can play as a striker. Well, yeah, true, but we are getting him in the summer, so that's fine. He probably gets deployed to left back, probably. Dermot saying thank you. Morning to Leo Starman recording, saying morning. Hi, Dermot. Come on, you.
You nearly said it.
I bloody
you nearly did it.
Wait,
getting ready with the clip on.
Dermot likes putting his elbow in Dragon's Not VR, says Red Car, says Wayne.
I'm appealing that.
After that, Dermot and that. And we will see if he goes to Arsenal. I'm 99.9% sure he will. And I currently, from what I've heard, there is no issues at all. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I believe he'll join us when he has. Yeah, exactly. I know all that. You're similar to a lot of football fans, to be fair. Until they've seen them in the shirt, you won't believe, and that's fine. I have no issues with that. Arsenal might not have scored much lately, but are still creating chances. A swap with Havertz for Isaac would make a bit of difference, says Liston. It's an interesting idea, but Isaac won't leave Newcastle. Newcastle won't even let him go. And to be fair to Newcastle, would they really want Havertz? He's not exactly scoring lots for us. So, yeah, that won't happen. Right, move on to the next one. I haven't changed this. Obviously, Arsenal are in third now, not second. Obviously, I did this yesterday, not this morning. Arsenal won 11, drawn 7, lost 2, compared to Tottenham, who have lost 10, drawn 3, won 7. Goal scored per game. You are on 2.1. We're on 2. So that's a positive for you. Goal conversion for you guys is 14%, same as us. Goals conceded is 1.5 for Tottenham compared to ours 0.9. It's not as bad as it could be, 1.5.
No,
it's not awful. Chances created. I don't know who just said it about the chances created. To be fair, we're very level pegging. 3.3 compared to 3.4, which isn't too bad, to be fair. You're just not putting them away, very similar to us. So, yeah. At home, we've played 9, won 6, drawn 3, lost 0. Goals scored 18, goals conceded 6 for Tottenham. At home, it's played 11, won 4, drawn 2, lost 5. Goals scored 26, goals conceded 21. Entertaining at home, isn't it?
It's an entertaining place to be. How nice would it be to get your first defeat tonight? Would be Tottenham to rock up and just give you your first defeat of the season there.
Well, we're getting a lot of firsts at the moment, mate. We got our first defeat at home last week against Newcastle. Yeah, don't talk about the weekend.
Who's still in the FA Cup? Are Arsenal in the FA Cup? Let me check. No, you're not. You're out. You're out of all competitions apart from Europe.
Oh, wow. Well, we're not out of Carabao yet.
You ain't going to win that. Let's be fair. You ain't going to come back.
Well, I've said this, but we're not out of it. I just like to be very accurate on details. We're not out of it.
You're just being a bit delusional. You're doing to me.
Oh, no, God. Mate, I don't think we'll ever score 2 goals at Newcastle. But my theory is, unless we're actually out, we're not out. But we are, in my eyes, we're out. I think we're out of the Champions League, to be fair, as well. But there we go. That's just me.
I'll set her out by the summer.
Well, we'll see about that. Away, Arsenal played 11, won 5, drawn 4, lost 2, goals scored 21, goals conceded 12. Away for Tottenham, played 9, won 3, drawn 1, lost 5, goals scored 16, goals conceded 9. Now, average possession It's interesting actually because I didn't think Tottenham were that possession-based football, but they are.
Neither did I.
58.1 compared to ours 55.1. Interesting. Do you see Tottenham as a possession-based team?
No, I just see Tottenham as just a total Aussie idealist type attacking football side. I don't see them as a possession-based team. So that really shocks me.
Yeah, it shocked me when I was typing it. I was like, bloody hell, that's a lot. Because even
Did
more
you have
than
to have a
us.
strong drink afterwards?
I'm having a lot of strong drinks at the moment, mate. XG for Tottenham is 36.6 compared to Arsenal's 35. Shots on target per game is 5.1 compared to Tottenham's 5.7. So, his chances are there. You're just not putting some of them away.
To be fair, we do have Timo Werner and Brendan Johnson on the wings, so I don't know how the hell they're creating any chances at the moment. I mean, I've renamed Timo Werner as the plank of wood. I mean,
see, I like Timo. Like, so obviously, everyone knows.
Well, you can have him.
No, I don't want him at Arsenal.
You can have him.
For me, I've always had the belief there are certain players that are just not suited for the Premier League.
And he's one of them.
Yeah, he is. For me, he is. There is a lot of players out there that I absolutely love in Europe, but I've always said, don't come to the Premier League, though, because you'll be ruined. And that's Timo Werner. He's very good in the Bundesliga. I think he did all right. He went back to Leipzig, didn't he? I think he did all right.
He did, yeah.
But yeah, just some players just
I just think
from the league.
I think Werner would suit the Arsenal team very well. I just do. I think he's an Arteta player down, and he is free in the summer. It's not going to cost you anything, just 160 grand a week. Me and Wayne Bonner are his new agents, so we are trying to put him out there. We're trying to get rid of him. So what we might do, we might say to you, like an Arteta, that you're getting probably let's think now. You're getting a top player from AC Milan, and then we just rock up with Timo Werner. Right, you're it. We're gone.
Yeah. I get it. Accuracy in passes 417.2 per game, which is 86% accuracy for Arsenal. 436 for Tottenham, 86% accuracy. So, look, if you look at the stats, you can all say about how they perform and what you use your eyes, but the stats kind of boost Tottenham a little bit. If I'm honest.
They do. I mean, stats. I mean, you look at stats. You look at the stats from the game on Sunday. I mean, if you look at the stats, anyone thought we murdered Tamworth about 8-0. Is looking at the game and you're looking that Tamworth actually murdered us on the pitch. Stats are a great way of. They're not a leveler, but if you know what I mean, they can be very deceptive.
Yes, you have to use both. I think if anyone, now obviously me and you, Dermot, were fortunate to know Ange very well before he came to Tottenham anyway, because obviously we watched the Scottish League. I knew exactly what you were getting. You knew exactly what you were going to get. It was going to be entertaining football with not a lot of defending, because that's how Celtic play. But Celtic got away with it because it's Celtic.
Yeah.
There's no one really up there. And I'm saying this as a Rangers fan. There's no one really up there that can hurt you at Celtic. Well, not really.
Well, you look at Aberdeen this year. The Scottish League.
This year. I think he might have struggled this year, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people saying about Ange and the Scottish League being the no league, but me, because we're both Celtic and Rangers, of course, and we've got an infestive interest up there.
Yeah.
The Scottish League isn't as bad as everyone thinks it is. It's a very competitive league, because if you look at this season, all right, Celtic are top of the league, but it's very competitive. You still got to beat the teams in front of you up there. You still got to go away to Aberdeen or Hearts or places like that.
Yeah.
Or that ain't easy places to go to.
No.
And the weather up there, yourself as well as I do. You go up there in Glasgow or Aberdeen or Hearts or anywhere around there on the wet Tuesday, November, December evening. It is fucking cold up there. I think it very much reminds me of the Aussie idealist time when he was at Tottenham, the way he played. it is the Tottenham way. That's the way we play. That's who we are, mate.
It is. Sorry, I had to answer the door. Stupid people knocking at my door whilst I'm doing a stream. How rude.
All right. So okay. So was that your second? Was that not? Say, was that your Wolves? One of your Wolves board members asking you, can we go to the canteen? Can we be in the canteen onto the pitch or something like that? We get the pitch relayed or.
Short story. My son has autism, and there was a class that he had yesterday that didn't have a clock, so he likes to see the clock all the time. So I've had to get him a gadget that he can put in his bag that's safe, so he can always know what the time is. So that's what I've had to get him. So that's what's literally just arrived as the gadget for him to take to school tomorrow. Because he struggles when he doesn't know the time. He struggles like processing it, all kind of freaks him out a bit. So
I get, bless him. I mean, autistic myself, so I know what it's like. And I'm, you know, I only recently got diagnosed a couple of years ago, like, so I do know what it's like. But bless him, yeah.
So that's why I had to make sure I get that because I need it for tomorrow. Let's have a look. I saw that one. Sorry. Richarlison will be available in the summit if Arteta wants a striker. Don't tempt him because he probably would. Rice, Marino, Zubimendi, 3 DMs in midfield next season. Yes. To be fair, it's going to be so entertaining. XG, I know Chris loves it. 4 means nothing in the North London derby.
Very true.
That is very true. Yeah. To be fair, that is true. If Forest beat us last night, then I'll be putting them well in. Draw is back as you were. Yeah, exactly. We're not necessarily a possession team, but we pass the ball around a lot because our white players don't like crossing the ball.
That is so true too.
That's quite funny, actually. Fans free in the summer, cough, cough. To be honest, as a Dortmund fan, I quite like him at Dortmund, if I'm honest. A City fan said they would still win the league before Brentford. He was angry at me for saying 2-2 for that game. I said, don't let your wins fool you. What can I say? Well, exactly. They're definitely done. Speaking of Werner, I'm watching some mothers do have on TV. Oh, I do love a bit of Frank Spencer. Werner is a
Bete.
Where's Bete? As it's in different leagues, 100%. Dermot bringing up Tamworth winning comparison to Arsenal. Yeah, I'll just let him have it.
There is a comparison there. You're very much like Tamsworth. I mean, you really are.
Well, considering Tamworth is just up the road from me, I don't recommend saying it.
So do you own that club as well, Bobby? So
no, I don't own Tamworth. I don't own Tamworth.
You got to hang on. You can't own 2 clubs. You can only own one. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to report you to the Premier League now.
No. Every Spurs player is an auto foul. Well, we'll get on to that in a bit. I agree on one part. Early kickoffs catch teams out in Scottish League, but that's it. Yeah, true. The early ones do really screw you over. Let's get back to these stats. Accuracy in long balls is 18.2 for Arsenal. Accuracy in long balls for Tottenham. So that's obviously not your style of play. It's 15.4. Crosses, obviously, you guys have been talking about crosses. 4.9 for Arsenal, 4.4 for Tottenham. XG conceded 18 for Arsenal. This is obviously where your problem is. 34.3 XG conceded.
We've had injuries. That's my excuse.
Yes, but it's also the style of play that Ange sets up for. You are going to concede chances. Because he doesn't do a tight ship, let's be honest. He doesn't go, right, let's hold this, people. Let's hold this with everything we've got. He's like, carry on playing. Go, 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 go.
It's who we are, mate. It's who we are.
Exactly. Fouls per match. We are slightly dirtier than you at the moment. 11.4 for us, 11.2.
I've always said it, Bobby. You go to the Emirates, you got to have a shower when you get home because it's just stench the place. So you just proved it in your own stats. You're a dirtier team than us.
Just there are dirtier in the league, to be fair, which is nice to see. Goals, open play for Arsenal 26 compared to Tottenham's 35. Set pieces 5 for Tottenham, 10 for us. Free kicks 0 for us. Now, mate, I when I did this stat, I was like, I want to know what it feels like to score from a free kick because it's been so bloody long at Arsenal. I don't know what it feels like anymore. What's it feel like? Does it feel exciting?
It does. It's like, I don't know how I can put it, but it's like having what, you get that sort of feeling.
Yeah. God, I'd love that feeling again. This is me having a pop at Arsenal, by the way, not Tottenham, because I'm fed up with the fact that we can't score from free
I've
kicks.
forgotten that feeling about penalties as well, by the way. So we're both. I think we need to go to a special therapy group. I think Bobby, you and me.
Probably, yeah. Right. This could take a while. To be fair, this the injury list.
My name is Dermot, and I haven't seen a penalty in a long time. And my name's Bobby, and I haven't seen a free kick. How does that make you feel?
It's for me, right? Because I love people who score from free kicks. It's just beautiful to watch. They're exciting. And we have a set piece coach and all that kind of stuff, but there are times we do actually try and actually score a free kick, and we normally just hit the wall or go over. I think there's been a couple of decent saves that I can remember in the first pass, and it's just frustrating because I love them. Right, out list. Oh Jesus, who do I start with? Yeah. Let's start with Tottenham. So Bentancur, Van der Ven, Romero, Davies, Odebert, Werner, Udogie, Vicario, all definitely out. Forster.
Davies is back training yesterday.
Yeah, he's late January come back, so he won't be featured
I
tonight.
put him down as a doubt for today, actually.
Oh, but no, well, I've been told that it's not. He's nowhere near.
I forgot you're well connected, and
I'm
connected.
To be fair, we had who was it a couple of weeks ago? We had Sterling on the bench, and he was because we use percentages of fitness. He was not even 60% fit, and we put him on the bench. Honestly, coaches are stupid nowadays. So who knows? They may even put him in goal. Who knows?
They may even put Van der Ven and Romero out.
Yeah, honestly, it's so ridiculous that the coaches take that. I get it, but I don't, because you take that risk, you'll make that injury 10 times worse if you risk him. So I don't get it personally. Forster's ill, so I've been told.
Thank God.
And Richarlison is a doubt, but I don't expect to see him because I think
he might be on the bench.
Yeah, I think he's just returned from quite a lengthy absence, isn't he?
Yeah, and then he's going to get injured again, and then he'll be out for another 6 months.
Yeah, there'll be a blade of grass, and he'll cut himself. And but yeah, sorry, that's me having a pop at any Brazilian striker at the moment, because we've got one, and obviously he is actually out now. But Jesus does fall over literally a blade of grass sometimes.
I saw Jesus fall over as soon as he was walking in the tunnel. He fell over claiming for a penalty.
Yeah, but unfortunately now he has actually got a horrible injury, so he is actually out.
He has, and I wish him all the best. Actually, it's not nice. Their career ending.
Yeah, well, he's already had one. He's now got another one, so yeah, ACL again. Right, Arsenal, Tomiyasu late January. Calafiori's out. Waneri's out. Saka's out. Jesus definitely out. White, he's a doubt, but I don't expect to see him. Jorginho, again, doubt. I don't expect to see him. He might be on the bench. Best possible news we can get there. Right, before we move on to my 5 to watch, and I'll be interested to see what Dermot thinks of my 5. Hasn't Mikel spent more money than Spurs have in 10 years altogether? I don't think it's fairly close, as far as I'm aware, from what Tottenham has spent to what Arsenal have spent. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat the other day. Obviously, it's not my information, but Tottenham has spent a little bit more than Arsenal recently. But it makes no difference to me, because obviously I'm not worried about Tottenham. I'm worried about my club, and I don't think we've spent it in the right way.
We just don't
spend a lot of money. Well, no, you have spent. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat the other day where you've spent more than we have in a certain period. I can't remember what period it was.
We have spent money, but we spent it on the go-kart track. We spent it on a on the events sector of Tottenham, media, entertainment center. They've forgotten we're a football club. And I've heard this from Arsenal fans as well, Bobby. I don't know if a lot of people were saying that they don't feel Arsenal's a football club anymore. The owners don't treat it as a football club. And I just think, is this the way owners are going now?
When it comes to Premier League, yes. They're a business. They're a business. You are consumers, customers, whatever you want to call it. because money is better. And I'll be honest, and people won't like this, but they don't really care about season ticket holders anymore.
No.
They would quite happily sell them all to business.
Yeah.
Like one of these business packages. You come over here, do some business. You'll go see the Arsenal game, Tottenham game, Man United game, whatever game you want to go and watch as part of a business deal.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
It is. I mean, clubs see fans like us as an irritation.
Yes.
To be fair.
Yeah. Because we cause problems. We have demonstrations, which we had at the weekend, to be fair, against our owners. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And everyone does. Everyone has a little moan about stuff because you want to. It's your club. But the owners...
Is any of your owners bald?
Are any of our owners bald?
Yeah.
No.
We have a bald-headed owner. We have a bald-headed git that apparently owns us. I think he's looking for a new football club, so we're trying to push him to your lot. He's very good. We'll give him a great reference. As long as we can have somebody decent come in and make us a powerhouse again. But I think he'd be great at Arsenal. Levy should have bought Arsenal. That's what he should have done. Okay. You would have loved him there.
I'm going to move on from that. I'm going to make zero comment on it. Some of our fans say, "No, it's fine. It's fine." Some of our fans say we're going to bottle it because not 1-2 league games. So self-entitled. Seriously, Brentford definitely must win, and I think we win that as they are open defensively. Social media, Liverpool fans panicking, and I'm the most relaxed one. Not ideal, but no one took advantage. Exactly. We've forgotten about free kicks. Dermot has forgotten about winning trophies.
No, we actually have won trophies. Actually, we've won Audi Cups.
I try and help you here. I try and help you.
Stick that up your pipe and smoke it. We won Audi Cups. What have you won? You won the Charity Shield. You jumped around like you won the league. At least we've won a meaningful pre-season trophy. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I
try and help him. I do try and help him, but it doesn't help himself.
Disrespect the Audi Cup gets on this Arsenal channel's unbelievable. So disrespectful. Respect the Audi Cup.
Yes, for a cup that we can't even enter. Yeah, but yeah, okay.
I know, because you're not good enough.
Is that what it is? Nothing to do with sponsors, no. Okay,
no, nothing to do with
that. Any news on Zinni to Dortmund will be gutted if he leaves. If it is going to happen, it will be a loan with a option to buy in the summer. It probably will happen. One of our players will leave this window, that's for certain. Zinchenko will play in his best position at Dortmund, on the bench. Colm should be an interesting game. All Spurs have to do is go down to 10 men and they will win. Cole, if you're seriously trying to you did watch my reaction, yeah? I did say in the big titles, we can't win with 10, we can't beat 10. I'm having our own pop at ourselves. We are crap. Okay.
We do play with 10. We've got Brendan Johnson on the pitch, so we do actually technically play with 10.
Well, I'm looking forward to my 5 to watch. American owners of businessmen. That's it. You ask them a name of a street, road, they won't know. Yeah. Brentford has had 9 penalties this season. We've had 1 in 2 years. It's just weird. It can be sometimes. Spurs a powerhouse back in 106 BC.
Yeah. Can I just go back to Column's comment about the 106 BC? He's slightly out. It was actually 1862 BC or AD when Tottenham were a powerhouse. Just just you got your date slightly wrong, Colin. It was 1862.
Spurs. You guys are not helping me today. God's sake.
Yeah, he is. Do you know what, Chris? You're spot on. I never thought of him. I'm actually going to go and look at Despicable Me now, and there he is. There he is. Honest to God.
I've got to say it because I do keep to my word. Apart from stuff that I'm going to be clipped for. Spurs owner is grew from Despicable Me, isn't it? That's it. I'm moving on. Did you just call the Audi Cup a meaningful trophy? Says Cole. Doncaster have won more prestigious trophies than that, and they're in League Two. Arsenal won a dinner plate trophy sponsor. A car trophy. The finest trophies a footballer can win is the World Cup, the Audi Cup.
That's it. See, he's got it in the right order.
Imagine not doing anything since 1860.
I've just realised what I just said now. I meant to say 1882.
Spurs were a poor man's Hamlet.
Do you know when the baby Jesus was born? Do you know what his first words were?
What?
Have Tottenham won anything yet?
Right, let's get my 5 to watch. So I need to wrap this up by 1:30. So I need to make sure we get this through this. Right. Okay, before I go through these 5, I just want to pick up Amin's comment here. Ange tactics will destroy Arteta. Arsenal 2, Tottenham 5.
I agree totally, 100% in that. Well done, Amin. Well done, sir.
Whatever you guys are drinking, I need some of it. Right.
Just who we are, mate. It's just who we are.
Yeah. Right. So Tottenham players that I personally think will cause us problems tonight. I'm sure Dermot won't agree with one of them. Pedro Porro,
I don't agree with all of them, bar one.
Pedro is very good. I like him a lot. I don't like him too much defensively, but going forward and putting crosses in, I do actually quite like him. I think he's quite a problem. James Maddison, as I've always said, I'd have him at Arsenal happily up against Odegaard.
You can have him, Bobby.
Oh, okay, fair enough. We'll go inside him in a minute. And Brendan Johnson, I like him. I know he's not done very well at Tottenham. I get it. But I still like him. I know there's a player there. I just don't think maybe he just doesn't fit the system because he looked very good at Forest.
He hides, Bobby. That's the look. I always said you put Porro on the right wing. He's more of a winger than the defender, Porro, right?
Yeah.
James Maddison, and I've said this quite consistently as well, Bobby, that if you're wanting to get back into an England squad, right, you got the World Cup in 25-26, you've got the qualifiers starting this year, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be wouldn't you be putting it all in to get back into this England squad with a new manager and try to make yourself, I'm the man for you? And James Maddison, for me, he's the most frustrating player because I wanted him when he was at Leicester. I always wanted him at Spurs, and it feels like we've got him, and it feels I feel like I've been let down, if you know what I mean. It's a quite funny feeling because I suppose you've wanted players at Arsenal that have come and they haven't lived up to your expectations. And I think that's with it's for me with James Maddison and Brendan Johnson. I mean, I'm Brendan Johnson's biggest fan. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But I watched him at Nottingham Forest and he goes hiding. He just goes hiding too much.
No, fair enough.
And he can't cross a ball to save his life.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Human Song, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I not going to talk about him?
Yeah.
His quality.
He is.
He's obviously coming to his end of his Tottenham career at some point soon,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's you have got your replacement already there. So
look, Sonny this year hasn't been great, but I love Sonny. You can't not love him. He's a legend.
Yeah.
And what a legend for the Premier League as well, by the way.
Yeah, because obviously, being in Wolverhampton, obviously I know what the Korean support is like. There's like normally a group of 50 every time that Wolves are training for Hwang Lee-chan. They're queuing out to get his autograph all the time. Yeah. I absolutely love them. I adore the Korean fans. They're just absolutely amazing. I'm guessing it's the same as Son at the Tottenham training ground as well. Yeah. But he is such a nice guy. But yeah, and Solanke, I never got it. I never got why you were going for him. I still don't, but he does on games. He looks good. and then certain games doesn't. It's kind of frustrating, if I'm honest.
He
But
works so hard, Bobby. He
yes,
really
he
does.
does.
He
He does.
works extremely hard.
Yeah.
I do you know what? I was very underwhelmed when we got him, and Boris and saying to me, Dermot, wait, he will come good. He's won me over.
Okay.
For me, he needs to score more goals, but he works so hard. He really does, and he's a very much he's a very good team player, but
Yeah.
he's very good in Angie's system. It just needs he needs help up front, and Richie isn't the one to give him the help. I don't think, to be fair.
No, no, you've definitely got more work to do in the market. I don't think you'll do it this window, but summer window, obviously depending on what happens with Ange as well. But
Yeah, Tottenham to do anything in any window.
yeah, probably put Johnson into. I didn't honestly. Dermot knows this. I like Johnson at Forest, and I was hoping that he would be at success because I like him, but it just hasn't happened.
No.
It's kind of a shame, really. But I still put him out there because I have to respect someone I actually do like. I think if I freeze myself for 500 years, I would be able to get a job, get back to normality, and celebrate my 80th birthday before Spurs win the league again.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Daniel, oh, bloody hell. God. Daniel Levy really resembles the actor who plays the old Darth Vader when Luke removes his mask. Thank you, Liston.
Can I just say one thing in Daniel Levy's defense, by the way?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Right. No, to be fair, if he put more effort right into making sure our recruitment office worked, took his nose out of the transfer business, just backed the managers properly, nobody would have a problem with them. Like, I know you got your owners, you got problem your owners, but at least they've backed Arteta with the players he's wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Daniel Levy just whatever goes on, he's probably he probably is a nice fella. I don't know him. I just know him. I don't know him personally. He probably is a nice man, but if he was just to back the manager with the players they want, not the players he wants, he just sees a young player. I can make a profit on him. He just sees profit where you're looking at your owners, you're looking at the Glazers. How much Colin hates the Glazers? They backed every manager at Man United. You look at the Liverpool owners, they backed Klopp. Whatever Klopp wanted, Klopp got. We've gone through more managers since Pochettino, and none of them. We've had two world-class managers that have won everything everywhere. Sorry, two, not that way, two. And they haven't backed him, and that's his downfall. He just doesn't back. And if he is backing Ange, he's not backing him fully. And Ange is managing Tottenham with one hand tied behind his back. It's ridiculous. And if he doesn't help himself, that's the problem. He probably cares about the club. He probably wants the club to do well, but he's just not helping himself. And that's the frustrating part.
No, I hear it. Like I've said, you guys get a very good rich owner like a Newcastle or Man City. You guys are going to be problems because commercially you are worth an absolute fortune, which helps with the budget. Because obviously PSR is changing and it's all to do with commercial incomings now. You guys are way up there. So you would be an absolute nightmare if you had a really good owner. Just saying. Porro is a wing back. Say that again, sorry.
Why would you want to give up what you've got at the moment? Why would you want to give up the money you're making? Why would you want to give up the money that's coming in from the Gold Cup, from the Skywalk, from the music? I'll get probably in 10 years' time, every Premier League ground will be a multi-use stadium.
Yeah.
But why would you want to give that up if you're making that much profit for your own self and for your companies as well? Why would you want to give that up? Of course, you're not going to give that up. You'd be stupid to.
Yeah, true. Porro is a wing back where he played best at Lisbon. Correct. Brennan Johnson is Tottenham's Scott
Yeah, I
McTominay,
agree with
hide
that.
and seek champion during games. Hides, then gets a tapping goal. Son nailed on to score tonight. Loves scoring in these games. 100% he does. Imagine Saudi Harry Kane, one of the best strikers to play for England in the Premier League, replacing with Solanke. Big up to Brezzy. Hope you're doing well, Brez. Keep Solanke out of your effing mouth, says Cole. Thank you very much, Cole. Hello,
And then he
gents.
says, hello, gents.
Yeah, I think Solanke got respectable stats so far for me. I've never saw him as no, nor have I.
No.
More like 10 to 15. Yeah, spot on. Dermot is absolutely correct. Brennan Johnson is afraid of having the ball too much and always afraid of physical play. Not great attributes. Levy plays on Baltimore with first Harry Potter. Bobby not. No, I'm definitely not. Jeez. Oh, blimmin' heck. Right said Fred can leave now. He cannot keep his dirty hands off the football side. Jeez. Don't you dare say the back manager says
I
goal.
apologise, Colin, then. I retract that statement.
Peter saying it's 12:43 a.m. in Melbourne. Big up to you,
Big up,
Peter. Backing them would be putting money into the club, not taking money out of it. Big up to Brenny. Won't be able to join you later, Dermot. Still recovering from this virus, not a computer one.
Your grand Brenny. I hope you feel better soon, sir. I know this. I've had it as well, and I know you've had it, Bobby. It knocks the stuffing out of you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Levy has no problem paying for players. It's the wages big players demand he has a problem with. Right, let's get into my battles. So these are the battles I think will be important tonight. The bouncer for me, Basuma for you guys, Thomas Partey for us. If he plays at the DM for us, there's a good chance he'll hit right back tonight. Who knows? Obviously, that's an Arsenal issue, not a Tottenham issue. But Basuma, again, he's hit and miss again. I think that's kind of sums up Tottenham this season. You're very hit and miss. Sometimes you're great. Sometimes you're really not great. And that's me being nice. I did say the C word. But yeah, Kinski, obviously I'm expecting Kinski to be in goal tonight. I don't think there's going to be any shock in that. I know Austin did quite well and Forster is ill. He could get better, but Kinski looks good. So yeah, if he is in goal, then fair dues. David Raya, he's having a good season. I wouldn't say it's fantastic though, but he's all right. Oh, the icing on the top. This just pisses me off as an Arsenal fan. Just putting it out there. Your top goal scorer is James Maddison, who's a midfielder. Our striker is on 7. I'm struggling to do any of these battles where our striker is actually above the opposition's player at the moment, and yours is a bloody midfielder, not even a bloody striker. Anyway. Top assist maker for you guys is Son with only 6, which I was quite shocked by. I thought it was more than that for Son in the Premier League. But
so did I, actually.
Yeah, it's only 6. I'll double check again, but I'm pretty sure it's just 6 for Son in the Premier League. Why has that come up? Go away.
I know you don't like that player either, so I wouldn't blame you for saying that player.
I've had Juventus stuff up on my phone because I'm dealing with Juventus stuff.
Ooh, does that mean Tottenham is getting that PSG player because Juventus can't afford them?
No, Mwani's nearly done, mate. It's done deal.
I lost my head on that last night, by the way, when that deal came through.
Yeah, it's done deal now. Hang on, I'm just trying to find your stats. So yeah, 8 goals for Madison. Johnson's second with Solanke. Assists, Heung-min Son with 6. Then it's Madison and then Kulusevski on 4. So yeah.
Saka's the most assists.
But obviously he's out injured, so I don't put players on these lists that aren't going to play because it's pointless. It's not.
I tell you one thing, William Saliba with 40 tackles. That surprised me, actually, to be fair. I'm just looking at the stats now. Top 3.
Yeah.
I think he's played well this season, Saliba, to be fair for you lot.
Saliba's...
I like him.
I like him, but a lot of people also don't talk about it because the thing is, you can't just love more than one player for some reason at Arsenal. You're either Saka lover, Saliba lover. I like Saliba and Gabriel, and I prefer Gabriel because of his feistiness, and he makes slightly less mistakes than what Saliba does. But Saliba's young. He's still got things to learn.
Mm.
So I do think he'll be one of the best. But at the moment, I think he's still slightly behind Gabriel, in my opinion. I know a lot of people have different opinions on that. That's fine. But yeah, in my opinion, I think Gabriel's
I just want to
slightly better.
ask you a very quick question on your
Yes, mate.
goalkeepers, Bobby. Look, yeah. Now, look, you had your problems between Raya and Ransdale when Raya came to the club.
Yes.
And now we've got Kingsley coming in to fight
Yes.
for Vicario. I don't think we're going to have the same problems at Tottenham that you had at Arsenal, because I think Ange won't let that happen. I think Arteta actually instigated that problem himself personally. I think if you tell your goalkeepers this is your games, these are amount of games, and push each other, but do it in the constructive way, I think Arteta let that deteriorate, and I think that was off his own making. To be fair, I don't know if you agree with that or not, but that's like from the outside looking in.
When it comes to man management, so basically what you're talking about
Mm.
is having two goalkeepers and trying to manage them. He's shit at it. There's no other way of saying it. I could try and make it PC, but I can't. He's shit at it. He never really wanted Ramsdale. He'd always wanted Raya, but at the time Raya wasn't available. So we obviously brought in Ramsdale. Then when Raya became available, we went to get him, and he was going to be number one. But even last summer, we were looking at possibly replacing Raya with another goalkeeper from Spain. And this summer, we'll buy a backup who will eventually be the number one. So we're doing it in the right way now, instead of getting two goalkeepers that, to be fair, could quite easily be number ones.
Yeah.
We're getting someone that's younger that will be happy. I wouldn't say delighted being on the bench, but will push himself to try and get the number one spot because he's younger. And that's what you've got. You've got Kinski, who's young. And obviously you've got Vicario, who's older. And Kinski will have to be happy when Vicario comes back and takes this number one slot, because he's going to have to sit on the bench because he's not going to get the game time unless he puts out amazing performances, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I love Vicario. I really do, and I love Kingsley. I think we've got the two best goalkeepers, I think, out of both sides. Look, I like Ramsdale. I thought Ramsdale was very harshly treated, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I thought, look, this is from the outside looking in. I thought Arteta dealt with it very badly. And there was a lot of fallout from that. But look, Vicario is... There's one or two, there's bits of Kingsley's game I like, because he comes from the ball and he dominates his area where Vicario doesn't. But there's bits of Vicario's game I think are a lot better than what Kingsley's game is. But he's a young lad, but I don't think we're going to go down the Arsenal route where we're going to have problems with our goalkeepers where you did. And I felt Arteta, as you said, handled that extremely badly.
Oh, yeah.
I think Ramsdale should have stayed. I think Ramsdale should have said, right, sod you, I'm going to prove you wrong. And I like Ramsdale as a goalkeeper. I really do. I think he's a decent keeper.
Yeah, he is. Right, let's get back into his comments because they have been building up. Spurs, the gift that keeps on giving, says Carl. Just because of your comment, Dermot, I hope it ends 7-0 to the Arsenal, says Cole.
I did retract it.
Cole, don't punish us because of Dermot ignorance. Bloody hell, Madders GPT over 25%. Shit conversation. Now you must be all punished because of it, Carl. Will Bergville start, Dermot?
Yes.
He will. Okay.
Ahead of Madison. No question.
Well, fair enough. Can we get Vlahovic on loan? It's possible, Demi, but at the moment I don't see it happening. But
he's coming
possible.
to Tottenham.
He is funny, Dermot. Don't want players who are not 100% interested, says Cole. Saliba wouldn't be as good without Gabs next to him. Totally agree. If Vic isn't happy, he can take an honours place, says Cole. Also, Kinski is 21 and Ramsdale and Rare were already established.
Yeah,
definitely. I really like Big Vic. I think he's going to be a top goalkeeper, says Cole. To be fair, I would take Ramsdale as well. This Vicario not dominating his area isn't an issue for me because DDG. Yeah, exactly. I think Vicario looks a very good goalkeeper. I like him personally. Right.
He reminds me of Pat Jennings, Vicario, in a way.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah. Because, nowhere near like Pat Jennings, but I get where you're coming from.
You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, because Pat Jennings was amazing goalkeeper for both of us.
He was.
So that's why we can say that. Right, this bit's boring for the Tottenham people, so I will skip through this very quickly. There are 10 squads that I do need to rate. These are people that have chosen the squad that will play tonight, so I'll quickly rate them. First one, Raya, Partey, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Kelly, Rice, Marino, Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz. If that's the team tonight, I won't be happy, so I will give that a 6. Next team, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Kelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard. That's a 7. Next 2 teams, Raya, Partey, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Marino, Marino, Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz. 6. Jesus. Raya, Partey, for God's sake. Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Jorginho. Why the hell is he there? Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli, Sterling, Trossard. People don't want to win tonight, clearly. 6. Next one. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Rice, Odegaard. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely, That's an 8. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Partey, Marino, Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz. 6. Anyone that puts Marino or Jorginho in his teams gets a pitting 6. Next one, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Marino, Odegaard, Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard. 6. Oh my God, you've managed to get both of them in. Do you know how did you manage to do that? Raya, Partey, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Jorginho, Marino. Obviously, they just want to just kill me. 4. Double punishment. Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz. Final 2. Raya, Partey, Saliba. Why is Partey? Okay. Why is Havertz in? Oh, bloody hell. 6. Havertz in midfield. Sod off. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Partey, Odegaard, Trossard, Martinelli. Oh, Jesus Christ. 6. Right, there we go. Bloody, I hate that.
Tequila is very good at ratings, by the way, Bobby. We did our pre-match show, right, and he was giving our player ratings. He gave all of them a 1. So if he seriously, he did, right? It was the most funniest ratings I ever did. I was giving them like 6 and 7s and 5s and 4. What do you think, Tequila? 1. Embarrassing. That was it from I think from Poro onwards. It was 1. It was the most funniest team ratings, player ratings I've ever done ever. And I just heard it in your voice with them Arsenal lineup. So I could hear you going, I could hear in your head you going 1, but it'd be nice. 1.
I have to be nice because I have to refer these back to the people that do them. There's like over 200 people that do these, and I have to refer back to them, and I have to be nice. But I do sometimes want to throttle them all because I'm like, why?
I'm starting to doing it on my channel. What you do now? It's good fun. It actually is good fun.
It can be good fun when your squad's not thin and you've got crap players playing for you. It's fun then. But at the moment, we're just struggling depth wise, and it's getting players that clearly should not get the club.
We are in Bobby's airship at the moment, just flying around London in his personal airship, by the way, if you're wondering.
Funny enough, where I used to work is not far. It's actually in this picture. So yeah.
If anyone's wondering where Bobby's building is, it's that one there. That's Bobby owns the whole. That's the Wolverhampton Wanderers team party building. That's where they go for their Christmas party.
Right. Let's quickly go through these because the most important part of the show is coming up. It's the challenge.
That's not what I think it is.
It is, but don't worry. It's not a retro one. It's just the squads now as it is.
Okay.
I was tempted.
Roger, you did the retro one.
Well, so because I won't spoil it too much, but there's a certain Tottenham player that I want to be in your squad.
Okay.
So basically, I can pick him. I'll be honest, because there's a certain player that it's not Lineker and it's not Gascoigne. There's another player that I've always adored. Obviously, I'm part German, so it probably won't be a surprise who it is. But I would love to put him in an Arsenal shirt. I really would. I'll be honest. But yeah.
There's a certain Arsenal player I'd love to put in a Tottenham shirt.
Who's that?
Ian Wright.
Yeah.
He's Tottenham. He really is. If there's any, look, we all get these generational strikers like Jimmy Greaves type strikers. Ian Wright was the Jimmy Greaves type striker for your club, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah. Right, smashing all of those. Sorry, but now, to be honest, mate, the ones I gave 6 and 4s, they deserve to be smashed, if I'm honest. Let me be delusional for a while. Carl, do it. It's fine. Big up to Steve. Hope you're doing well, Marine. I know, mate. I had to be honest. This is why I was giving 6, mate. I was as well. I could have been harsher, but it's a Wednesday afternoon. Where to get Marines when we need this is 1. Jorginho, bloody hell. Yeah, 100%. Colm's done one. Raya Timbers, Samba Gabs, Tierney, Party, Rice, Odegaard. See, that's a 7 or 8 for me. I'm quite happy with these.
I give that 7.5 actually.
I don't do halves on this show. I
I'll give it an 8 then.
See, because I have to make you think a little bit harder. If you just do halves, for me, it's a cop out. So I
8 then. 8.
Thank you. Tequila would be just like the one who came up. The worrying thing is, Steve, these are all coaches. They're all people that are football coaches, and that's what scares me the most. They actually do know a thing about football, which worries me. I'm back now. Just did a quick video on Eubank Junior. Oh, it's been confirmed.
Has it been confirmed?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so please do check out Chris's video on that if you like it. Video boxing. I know a lot of people do. Especially watch this.
Very quick, Bobby.
Yes,
just very quick to Chris as well. I know you're a boxing fan as well as I am. Let's be having ya.
Yeah.
And Dick Turpin and all that. Has Tyson Fury retired? I don't think he has. I think it's a bargaining chip for the AJ fight.
Sorry. So I literally just had some breaking news come on my phone. Yeah, sorry. Just ask that question again. Sorry.
It's probably Tyson Fury announcing he's fighting AJ. Do you think Tyson Fury, the Dick Turpin thing, I don't think he's retired. I think that's a bargaining chip for the.
He'll come back again.
Fight.
He'll come back for something. Of course he is. He's money driven. Someone will offer him something, and he'll come back. Chris, you know I love doing them when our squad is fully fit and people are selecting very good players. When it's this absolute, it's yeah. Dermot Lockie, I was close to naming Darren Anston in the team for that. Oh, gee. He's one player I've. It's not even because he played for Tottenham. I've never liked him. I just don't. He frustrates the hell out of me. I don't know how he got into the England team. I really don't. Christian Ziege, Christ, I remember him. Left back, wasn't he? Oh, Christ.
He was.
It weren't him. No.
I loved him.
Dermot, do you know which German I'm on about?
I think I do. It's either it's not Stefan Void, is it?
No. What is wrong with you people? Klinsmann.
Oh, you're not having him.
Well, that's the team I would try and do in the retro.
You could sod off. You're not watching
Klinsmann.
I don't know if you watched the thing on Sky Sports about Klinsmann signing for Spurs.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's the most funniest thing ever. How Alan Sugar actually got him to sign for Tottenham. It's really funny, and you got to give him credit for being ballsy. Like,
well, to be fair, Alan is a family friend, so I might have to speak to him. I've never spoke to him about Klinsmann. To be fair,
he rang up Sky and said, "Can you get a camera down? I've got Jurgen Klinsmann on my boat. Can you get him a camera down here?" And he actually got them to handshake, so he couldn't go back out the deal. So he couldn't sign for somebody else, and I thought that's just class. I think I got great time for Alan Sugar. I think he saved our football club, and I hold him. I do hold him in a very high regard because he saved our club, and I always will be grateful for him for that. And I would love to talk to him. I would love if one question, if I ever got to speak to him, would be to say thank you for saving my football club, because I think he deserves to hear that, because he did save our club.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, obviously he's friends with a big Arsenal family, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of interesting conversations sometimes about that. But yeah, Sir Alan is an epic man. I do enjoy him. Temmie's done his team. Oh God, I'm always dreading your teams, Temmie, because you always try and get someone in there, but you haven't put him in there. I like that. Raya, Timber, Gleba, Tierney. I like the way you've done that, Tierney. Very good. Rice Odegaard. That's okay. You know what? You're getting a 9 just for the Tierney part. Get a 9.
I like the OD Ghost one. That's for me. It's funny.
Oh yeah, well it's been going on for quite a while now. Oda Ghost, Ghost Verts has been there a while, but Oda Ghost is definitely recent. But yeah, it's quite fun. I'm a goalkeeper coach and got a higher score. Says goal. Brenny's done his team. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Party, Rice, Odd Job, Sterling, Trossard, Havertz. That's an 8. 22 for Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Party, Lewis, Skelly in his natural 8 position. Odegaard, Sterling, Martinelli. I feel that a lot of people have been listening to what I rant about on my streams. That's an 8, Chris. Well done, mate. Odegaard is playing like a Bond villain. Yes, he is. Klinsmann, swap for Henry. Hell no. But I do love Klinsmann. Was on about Bastian Schweinsteiger. I never really liked Bastian Schweinsteiger, if I'm honest. And, I'm obviously a German fan, but I didn't really like him, if I'm honest.
I thought that's all right. Did you? I did like him. I thought he was a good player.
Not really someone that enjoyed him. I couldn't care less about Fury now, to be honest. He's an attention seeker. Yep, it needs a negotiating tax. He was retired 100 times. If he has retired, my response is go on, bye. Colm or however you spell. No, I knew who you on about. I rated Chiodisi.
Oh, yeah, he was a good player.
3-1 to Tottenham, says.
Big up to the Real Yid.
Okay, so I'm just writing that down. Sorry. We will get onto that in a minute. We'll get onto the challenge now because I do need to get this done in 25 minutes. Right. So here we go. Challenge time for Dermot. I can't wait. It's so exciting. Look at excitement on Dermot's face. Okay, so for people that haven't played the game before, you have to choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opponents, which is obviously Tottenham today. No unavailable players, but you are allowed to choose doubts. So Richarlison's available for you now. Is available. Ben White's available for you from Arsenal, and Jorginho. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition must be selected. So you've got to at least go for 1 of your defenders, 1 of your midfielders, and 1 of your forwards. So that does include Son on the left and Johnson on the right. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. So once you say a name, that person is in that team. I will not take him out. Formation of the home team is always selected, so it is a 4-3-3. No former players, present squad only. That was created because M tried to play this once and put Bergkamp in a team, put Walcott in a team, and then 2 other people tried to do it as well. So I said, okay, that's going to have to be a rule then that people just quite do not understand how this game is being played. Right, so Dermot.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with Tottenham or do you want to start with the Arsenal? Because obviously it's different for you. Because obviously Brenny does this. We always start with the opponent.
I'll start with Arsenal, actually.
Okay, so you've got to choose 6 from the Arsenal.
Oh, Jesus.
He's out. He's out for the season, mate. So you can't pick him.
How about Moses? Can he? Or the wee donkey? He was never found after he was born, but never mind. That's a different subject. I will go for Raya.
Okay.
I will go for Odegaard.
Okay.
Sterling.
Okay, right wing or left wing?
I'm going to go for the right wing for Sterling.
Okay.
So that's 3, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 3.
Saliba,
yep.
I'm trying to think now of your team.
And they're just too beautiful, aren't they? Declan Rice, you want to go for Declan Rice?
No.
You sure?
Can I call him the traitor?
You can call him the traitor, but I'll put him still down as Declan Rice.
Yeah, that's 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to put him as a DM or alongside Odegaard in midfield?
Probably as a DM. I think that's his better position, to be fair.
Yeah, it is.
If I'm being honest.
Right, so you got 1 more.
I will then go for Gabriel.
Okay. Right. So the positions you've got to fill now is a right back, a left back, one more midfielder, a left winger, and a striker. So
Right.
who do you want at right back?
I'm gonna actually. Do you know what? I'm gonna put Jed Spence there.
At right back?
Yeah.
Okay. Who at left back then?
Reguilon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Midfield?
I'm gonna go and put in the midfield. Papa Sarr.
Okay. Left winger?
Sonny.
Son. And striker?
Dom Solanke.
Solanke. Okay. So this is Dermot's team. He's gone with Ray in goal, Spence at right back, Reguilon at left back, Saliba, Gabriel. I will call him the traitor just for you, but
Thank you.
AKA Declan Rice, Odegaard, Sarr, Sterling, Son, and Solanke.
What do you think?
Now, Dermot, obviously you don't do a lot of these shows with me, so you don't know how. As Chris likes to call me, tight ass. I am very picky when it comes to fullbacks, and I always feel a fullback should be able to defend.
Yeah.
Now, Jed Spence, I think, can defend. I quite like him. I would personally consider him myself. However, Reguilon causes this.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
Sorry, mate.
It was better than Porro. Porro's been absolutely brutal.
See, when you said Spence at right back, I was like, oh, really? Because I was thinking, who the hell are you putting at left back? And I was thinking, well, maybe you're going to do Porro left back. I would have accepted that, to be fair. Look, Porro isn't great defensive, but I accept him for what he is, because for me, he's a right wing back anyway.
I get it. Yeah, I do get you. Yeah.
But Reguilon, I just don't think he can defend. That's all, in my opinion.
Well, he's all we got at the moment.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, bollocks! I made a mistake. That's all
What
right.
do you mean?
I've just thought of a player now, and I should have put one in the Tottenham bet. I've just thought of him now in defence. Damn. It's all right.
It's fine. Right, let's go. Before I go into the two people that he's up against, but to be fair, he has also failed, so there's no score. To be fair, they could all auto fail. You haven't seen the other two teams yet. Bobby, how have you missed Werner? No. Just no. Fury versus AJ has to happen, otherwise their promoters will live to regret it. Yes, I agree with that. I do expect it. That's why to me, I don't think he's retired, in my opinion. I know he said it, but if Richarlison is any team also fail, Cole knew that. And yes, I'm glad no one picked Richarlison. I don't think anyone. I can't remember the other two teams yet. Alternative team, Neto. Oh, Tammy, what are you doing? Oh, my God. Neto, Jenkinson, Giroud, Sylvester, Andres Santos, Denilson, Karlstrom, Lucas Torreira, Gervinho, Park Chu-young, and Sanchez Watts. To be fair, I like Sanchez Watts because he went to play for, who was it? Sutton United, and that obviously helped them do quite well in the National League. So Sanchez Watts, I will keep out of that because I quite like him, to be fair. National League level, anyway. Colm is okay. Now I see what he's trying to do here. So he's separated it. So he's gone with Raya, Porro, Gab, Saliba, Tierney. Okay. Sarr, Rice, Madison, and then Son, Martinelli, Johnson up front. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I think maximum score you probably can get a 9. Now, that's not me being harsh on Tottenham. That's me being harsh on Arsenal as well, because neither of our teams are 10s together.
No.
So 9 maximum score you can get for this. And to be honest, Colm, I would say that's an 8. I quite like that. But yeah.
You can tell he's worked in football, can't you?
Yeah. And he knows this challenge very well as well. He knows how to play me. Saying party. Chris Welch saying, this is his team. Raya, Porro, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Partey, Sarr, Maddison, Trossard, Solanke, Son. Ooh. That's going to have to give an 8 because Trossard has really knocked me off lately. So, yeah, an 8 for you, Chris, as well. It's not your fault. That's Trossard's fault. I'll be honest. Wanted to put Van der Ven next to Gams, but he's out exactly. Would be a good defence, that, to be fair. Van der Ven and...
Yeah.
Cole's I've given it a go as well. Big up to Cole for giving it just a go. Raya, Porro, Saliba, Gabriel, Spence, Benton Kerr, he's out, so that would be an auto foul because he's out. Odegaard, Rice, Martinez, Son, Solanke. But other than that, it's actually a good team. Obviously, if Benton Kerr wasn't injured.
I just wish Odegaard was at Tottenham. I love him as a midfielder, Odegaard. I really do, actually, I have to say.
Right now, how I'm feeling about him, he's welcome to go anywhere because he's really starting to knock me off. If
he's your captain.
Honestly, you should see the reactions I've been having about him lately. He shows no captain material.
I actually have. It's been quite funny.
Was hard picking that as not convinced with a few players. Now, how the hell did Reggie get in the team? Dermot PB doesn't love you that much. He gave me an auto. Yeah, I did give Brenny an auto foul last week as well.
Oh, poor Brenny.
Just pretend Bentancur is a doubt. Change to Maddison. Oh, okay. I can change it. To be fair, Carl, I'll score it with that as well. That's fine. Let's have a look. To be fair, Carl, if you had done that first time, that probably would have been a 9 because I like that team. I like Bentancur though, to be fair. But Maddison, yeah, I'd give that a 9 if that was mine. That's fair rating, was best out of bad bunch in terms of Trossard. Yeah. Right. So let's see the teams that Dermot is up against. So I'm going to start with Tottenham. That was chosen by Daniel. He's gone with Raya, Porro, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Partey, Gray, Maddison, Havertz on the right, Son down the left, Solanke down the middle. Now, I feel this is slightly unfair because both of these people know me very well. And they're trying to please me because no one would have picked Havertz on the right wing, let's be honest. This person knows me too well. So I think for that reason, I'm going to down mark him 1 because he knows me too well. So he's cheated, in my opinion. So he's going to get an 8, because to be fair, that's a good team. Gray in midfield, where I do think he will excel. Maddison, yeah, it's a great. He's getting down marks. He knows me too well. So there we go. Josh has gone with Raya, Porro, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Bissouma, Maddison, Odegaard, Kulusevski, Martinelli, and Son. Now, again, I'm going to have to down mark this because of Martinelli. Because, again, he's been frustrating the hell out of me as well. So he gets an 8. So they both get an 8. Dermot gets an auto foul. Sorry, mate. Do apologise. I am quite... Chris will tell you. Chris will tell you how much of a tight arse I'm with these teams.
I'm just heartbroken. I'm just totally heartbroken now. I'm just devastated. How am I going to get on with the rest of my day now and do the show later? Now I got auto-failed with Bobby. Bobby auto-failed me. I'm going to have to go for counselling now after this.
I'll be honest, but next time we do one, which will probably be next season, because I don't see us meeting again now for the rest of the season. So
you don't know, I might pop on now and again.
No, as in like us, our Arsenal meeting Tottenham.
Oh yeah, we're not going to meet you in the FA Cup, are we?
Well, we're not going to meet in the FA Cup. It'll be a shock if both of us make it to the final of the League Cup.
I tell you one thing, I really hope it is a League Cup final, North London League Cup final.
I would laugh. Yeah, but do you think any of us would be able to take it at heart rates? Both of us have got dodgy hearts.
I tell you what, I tell you one thing. If that happened, Bobby, right, you and me be doing live watch-alongs from the hospital.
Yeah, just on the hospital wards. Why are you in here? Because we've got Arsenal-Tottenham final. Yeah. Just in case, we're prepared.
Yeah, yeah, we've got our overnight bag and everything done.
Yeah. I know Spurs are a charity case when it comes to football, Bobby, but don't give it to the fans. I thought that was quite a good team. Don't forget, I'm the judge, so to you. My challenge team has no Spurs players. They're shite, says Debbie.
Look, matey pie. You, team me. Look, wane it in, man. Wane it in. You wait. When we beat you tonight, you're going to come back and damn right
Yeah,
apologize. You're going to get on your knees and apologize.
I'll be honest, but when the auto foul does come out, it does normally have a bad effect to the person's team. Normally, when I think Gums has done an auto foul and we lost that game, Brenny did an auto foul, we lost that game. So it does kind of ring true when that auto foul comes out. It doesn't come out very often.
Columns put in. It's really funny.
I'll get back to that in a minute. Right. Ed M saying, he's got a different road here. Oh, I like this one.
I like this one
white,
as well.
because you can pick white. Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Partey, Bergval, Odegaard, Koulibaly. You know what, Ed? That's a 9 as well. I like that.
Yeah.
Because you've gone brave as well. You haven't just gone for the safe bets. Kulusevski, forgot about him. Actually, I wouldn't fit him in anyway, for fuck's sake. I always forget about one player. It's quite tough sometimes when you just forget about someone. Big up to Michael. Sorry, Bobby, I know we have the enemy in earshot, but do you see a forward coming in before the deadline? Yes.
I won't say anything. I'm deaf. I can't hear anything.
I do. That was my breaking news whilst on there. I can't talk about it right now, but hopefully I should be able to do a stream when it gets a little bit bigger.
What? Tottenham have bought somebody?
No, unfortunately it's Arsenal, mate. Hang on, Bobby put Johnson over Kulusevski as one to watch. Shame on you, Bobby. That's a stinker. I like Kulu, though, but this is the thing. As you know, I always have this problem where sometimes it's more than 5 players that I like. So I have to choose which one. And Kulu's an Arsenal fan but plays for Tottenham. That's my problem with Kulu. He's an Arsenal fan but plays for Tottenham. So, yeah. And Brennan Johnson, I do like him. I kind of want him to succeed. As much as it will hurt me because Tottenham will succeed as well. But I like Brennan. I think he's such a good player. North London brought to you by Colm, the Man U fan, because Dermot and Bobby are both in hospital. Yeah. Sorry, no shadows this week. Still cannot believe I got an auto foul last week. Brenny, you know me.
I know how you feel, Brenny. I know how you feel. You should
Arsenal
know my
1,
pain.
Tottenham 1. If anyone going to win, I actually think Spurs. Don't know where goals come from Arsenal. To be honest, I don't. Yeah, nor do I. So that's right. That brings us perfectly on to the prediction. So whilst you think about it, Dermot, about what will happen tonight, we go through these last 3 comments. Look at this charity Bobby is giving out. You need to. You keep helping the trophyless fans, Bobby. That's how I look at it. I can give a shit if I like a player. I'll call them trash. Still regardless, yes, I'm in one today. Don't blame me, Chris. Being one. Right, Dermot, what are you going with for tonight?
Well, you're a trophyless team as well, so I don't know why. We're both trophyless.
How long since the last trophy you won? That wasn't the Audi Cup?
2008 when we beat Chelsea. And it was the same year we beat you in the semi-final as well, by the way.
Yeah, just so you know, ours was 2019, just so you're fully aware.
Yeah, what did you win again?
FA Cup.
Oh, okay. Right,
what did you think I was going to say? Community Shield or something?
Yeah. Right.
That backfired on you, Dermot.
Damn. Then, if somebody said to me, right, 1991 is going to be the last time you win the FA Cup, and we were 8 times winners, we were ahead of you, and I was a teenager, and we haven't won the FA Cup since then, I would have said they were barking mad. It's shocking. Right, score prediction. Do you want my head or my heart?
Both. I always write both down, to be fair.
Right, my head is saying 1-1.
Okay. Your heart?
Going 5-0.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I thought it'd be like 2-0 win or something. Not a 5. Hang on. Right, so delusional. That's delusional.
Yeah. Delusional.
5-0. Delusional.
We're not even going to give you a goal because we're that stingy, and because you lot. I won't give you a goal because I found out the other day. Right, I don't know how true this is, but I found out from a man who knows a man who knew the man, who knew the fella, who knew the contractor who built the stadium for you back in the last century. Right, you built a stadium over an open sewer, which wasn't great for fans coming in. This is true, by the way. But Arsenal did give birth, some say, to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that's why there's a rivalry between the pair, because Splinter is an Arsenal fan and the Ninja Turtles are Spurs fans. So that's why there's a big battle between them. But no, that is true. You built a stadium over an open sewer and you wondered why nobody used to come and watch you. And that's why you moved to North London. That's actually true. That's actually true. That's actually very true. Actually, that's why you did move to North London, because you built a stadium over an open sewer, and you wonder why nobody came and watched you.
Okay.
Seriously, that's true, Bobby. That actually.
No, I know the reason. The reason it is political, so I don't want to get into the political side of it.
But that is actually, that's on the YouTube channel. I'll find it and send it to you. But that is as true as I'm sitting here. That is the reason why your owner moved you to North London, because nobody was coming to games because you built a stadium over an open sewer. And that's why you moved to North London. And then the rest of the political, where you bribed everyone and basically cheated your way into the first division. And Man City have looked at you and thought, well, if Arsenal did it all them years ago, we can do it. So, you know, but the first bit's true. The second bit, I'm still pissed over. I mean, I know I'm still angry over that. I mean, there should be an inquiry. There should be an investigation into that.
Right.
Damn you, Premier League.
Okay. Well, I think Dermot's finished his delusional little segment. Oh, was it 2020? Oh, sorry. My bad. It's even worse for Dermot then.
You don't even know when you last won.
When was Tottenham's last Premier League trophy? Asked Cole. Yes, very good point.
It was when we did the double in 1961.
I have been born and grew up to the age of 32 before Spurs have won another FA Cup. Arsenal struggled to find a goal, 100%. Temmie's going for 6-0 to Tottenham. I know what he does, so that's fine. I allow it. Brenny going for the 2-1 to the Arsenal. If we don't win, Arteta can walk. Brenny's on that kind of mood at the moment. I totally get it. 49 shots, 1 on target. Is that for Arsenal? Because I guarantee that will probably happen at some point. I think we were 27 at the weekend and just 7 on target? It was ridiculous. Same old Spurs always losing, says Tammy. And the Emirates was built on a dump site. Used to play there as a kid, says Lewis. But yeah, Dermot, what are you doing tonight, mate? Are you doing the watch along and the reaction tonight? Are you?
I am. I'm doing Tottenham team talks. I'm doing the watch along and then post match final score. And let's be having ya.
No,
let's be having ya.
Make sure you tune in. Obviously, I can't do
North London is Lily White. I always will be.
When Mr. Delusional's finished. But no, tune in to Dermot tonight. That includes everyone from the army. Please do support Dermot tonight on the watch along.
Thank you.
Because I won't be doing it. I'll be doing a reaction at some point tomorrow. I can't give you a time because I haven't worked out what my schedule is for tomorrow yet. But I will do a reaction. I never go hiding. So no matter what happens, I will come out tomorrow and do a reaction. I'm going with Arsenal 676, Tottenham 675. It's not basketball. That's 10 hours. Jesus. Arsenal next 2 games. I don't see Arsenal winning. Will drop in one of them. I think. No, I agree. That's actually quite funny. This is why we don't let Dermot out in the day. He's a trouble. Oh, we know this. We know this. But guys, I really do need to shoot because it is getting to 1:30. Dermot, where can they find you, my friend?
Yeah, if you like what I have to say, if you like the delusion, if you like the fun, you like the laughter, I do take football seriously as well, but you can find me at THFC till I die, home Tottenham, past, present, and the exciting future under Ange Postecoglou. Don't forget what Nice View says. Forget about Turpin's mass. Let's be having ya, and let's get Spurs win tonight. We will win. We're right. We are Tottenham Hotspur. North London always be Lily White. Come on, you Spurs.
Had a nice calm end from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the game tonight. I will be watching it. I just can't do the watch along.
Thanks,
but yeah,
Colin.
I'm hoping it will be a good result for the Arsenal. Obviously, Dermot's thinking differently. Colm says, I hope you both lose. Thanks, mate. Love you too. I hope that you get stuck in Sheffield and live there for the next 10 years. If you know, you know.
That's not fair on Sheffield.
Well, yeah, true. That is quite unfair to Sheffield.
It's not fair on Colin either. Bless him.
Don't worry, he'll call for me later. It's fine. Right, guys, I need to go. So I shall speak to you all very soon. I shall see you tomorrow for definite. Take care. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.